Hi, today I'm going to speak to you about bees and what I believe is the best mod out there to produce the most amount of honey possible. Okay, so for bees, wonderfully, all you need is the beehives and an area for the pallets to spawn. These are my favourite beehives, just a wooden beehive. They're £2,000 each. So you go to animals, bees, and it's this particular mod, lizard beehives, wooden beehive. Absolutely brilliant. And it is good to put them in a centralised location. And if you put them near certain fields or certain crops, you will also have a slightly increased yield. I've actually just put them out of the way at the moment. I am going to relocate them once I've figured out what I'm doing with my farm. I'm actually on Western Wilds at the moment. And I just wanted to produce some honey because I know it's quick cash. So when I first started, I didn't have anything. As you can see now, I've got just over 1 million. So, yes, 2,000, and you also have these mods, more honey pallet place options. I actually placed the 32, the biggest possible, and that's what you can see on the screen now. And then for speed, what I do is I have, again, my favourite TLX Phoenix, and on the back, I have the Lizard Logistics TLX Flatbed. And it's an autoloader. Again, I know it's probably best to do this by hand, but speedy fun farming. All I do is make sure that you activate autoload, so that's on, if you're on PlayStation, L1, activate, and drive up and watch the magic. Ugh. If you've used the forklift and done this manually, you will know my delight. I know it's not realistic farming, but I like to say it's fun farming. Fun, entrepreneurial, building a business, proper simulator. Utilising what these very clever people, these moderators have provided for us. Sorry, I'm having trouble picking up this last pallet. The one thing I find about the honey is that it doesn't sell at the everything sell point. So I'll just take you to my usual everything sell point container. I'm just going to scoot through the trees here. These will be ready to drop down soon, actually. And you'll see here that honey is not accepted. It just doesn't like it. So what I do is I just check where it can be sold, and I believe it's the farmer's market on this map. Of course, it changes per map. Oh, actually, the train yard is buying at a much higher rate, but then I need to take the forklift with me. So for speed, I'm just going to go to the farmer's market. I mentioned this is Western Wilds. This is my potatoes here on the right here. I've got some oak trees. Which I planted. A grass field for my silage. Then the silage I turn into methane and digestate. The digestate I then use to create my own solid fertiliser. And I always produce too much, so I sell it on at a nice hefty profit. I have my my game set on normal. It's not on easy. But as you know, that fertiliser there that's on the ground, it cost 1,800 plus for... Oh, sorry, that's the wrong one. It's like, what's going on here? Okay, there we go. So for doing absolutely nothing, 17,404. I haven't picked that up for about 3 to 4 months. But still, that's pretty nice. I try to add at least one beehive, keep it going. I'm yet to buy the cereal factory. Of course, you can use the honey in the cereal factory. That's the main production chain for it. I'm still very new to this map. My main focus has been potatoes, and I wanted to try out the potato bagging facility. So that's what that big building is there in the distance. It's really good. I'll do a separate video on that. It's gives you more bang for your buck on the potatoes, but also the potatoes go into my fermenter, so that's a good way to earn money rather than mucking around with bags. And of course, I make pig food for my pigs with the potato production mod. So that's it. That's the beehives. Really highly recommend these. Always big producers. So I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching.